Hello, beautiful beloveds. This is Sylvia Mordini. Namaste. I'm the founder of Alchemy of Yoga and Life Inspired. And one of the key questions that I get asked is, am I a good fit to be a yoga teacher? Do I know enough? Am I flexible enough? Am I young enough? Am I old enough? Am I the right weight? Am I the right everything? And I think that so much of that is influenced by who we see visibly on the covers of magazines. And I don't want to call out any particular magazines because it's honestly, it's like all of them. The wellness industry and yoga as part of the wellness industry, we all know is very patriarchal, it's ableist, it's ageist, it's not inclusive. And what I've been doing for the last 20 years is decolonizing yoga in every way possible. It's one thing to say that you're welcoming to all people, but I ask you, when any organization, any yoga teacher, any studio, any teacher training program says that, what's their track record? Like dig in a little bit and take a look at actually those that have done the program. So if you look over our last 17 years, there's no tokenism. We've literally been inclusive and one of the only voices out there to say, come as you are. That there is no particular model to be a yoga teacher. I'm the least likely person. Um, and I'm a brown immigrant girl from Ecuador. So this is not necessarily like, wow, that's a really easy fit to be a yoga teacher. Um, and I had a corporate job and was working a very traditional occupation as well. So no matter what angle I look at my life, me being here as I am, it doesn't make a lot of sense. And I can tell you for certain, there was no one that looked like me when I started practicing yoga. And when I started teaching yoga, like over 20 years ago, for sure there was nobody that looked like me. And I've yet to see those that look like me on the cover of magazines. So I get it. I understand if there's intimidation or trepidation about is following my heart and this desire, this voice inside that says, I want to share something that I'm passionate about. I want to share the practices of yoga because they've healed me and they've brought me great joy or peace or reduced my anxiety and calm my overwhelm. And I want to share these modalities with other people. But where can I go to get the training and the certification where I can just be myself? And I can't do handstand and I can't do the splits. And I can't hold down dog for 10 minutes or put my foot on my head or any of the other sort of pseudo gymnastic things that you see often, on Instagram. Just know that that's not the reality. Having owned two yoga studios, for 10 years, I can tell you that when you're really teaching and you're out in the community, you're teaching real people with real bodies and real habits of holding tension. And honestly, what most people are desiring when they come to take a yoga class is not to be able to do a one-armed wheel in the middle of the room with one leg out. That's not it. They just want to feel a little bit better than when they arrived. They want to sleep better after struggling with insomnia for so long. They want to feel more peaceful and less anxious. They want to reduce some of the medications that they've been on. They want to get out of the numb zone. They want to tap back into their passion and enthusiasm. They want to get rid of that ache and pain that's in their low back or in their shoulder. So these are really practical things for the householders that are the real people that we teach, and so I really believe that what we benefit from is having more real people that look like our students out there teaching. And 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 it, we don't need another teacher of handstand out in the world. I think we're probably good, you know. But I really do think that we need more inspiration leaders, and that's why you graduate from Alchemy of Yoga as a happiness ambassador. You graduate as an inspiration leader, and you take an oath, a promise when you begin the program that you will serve the mission to teach peace. And this is the very first principle of yoga, ahimsa. And that is our principal foundational tenet, is to teach peace. That's our mission. And our vision is that you start to live your authentic life and really gain self-confidence in living your dharma, whatever that may look like. And also a reminder that yoga is way more than the poses anyway. Yoga does not equal poses. Yoga is 8 different branches of experience, and there's the philosophy, and the breath work, and the meditation, and the concentration, and transcendence, and ascension. So there's so much. I just want alchemy to always be this welcoming place for you. But look at our last 17 years. Look at the last 35 classes of alchemists. And if you're looking for a truly inclusive space, join us September 1st through the 29th, or October 1st through the 29th, in 12 live classrooms over 4 weeks. It's not mandatory. It's just if you want community. But you can start the program today, and you receive all of it from day 1 with lifetime access, and you have a year to become certified. Super easeful. The yoga teacher training shouldn't cause you more stress. This should only support you and decrease your stress. But I really, it's important to me on a personal level, and I get super choked up about it because it is sentimental. That the reason that I started a yoga studio was because no one would hire me. I looked too different, was too different from what you see on the cover of magazines. And the reason I started this teacher training program was I wanted to have a place where real people could come and just experience the joy of learning these beautiful ancient technologies and modalities, and feel safe and loved and supported. And that's why we attract people that are not your stereotypical yogi. And I love that. I love that so much. So if anything that I've said resonates, do consider joining us. Yoga Alliance has only sanctioned registration with them from an online program until the end of the year. That means only 4 more months, and we're running out of time quickly. So this is a really great opportunity, This is a really, really great opportunity to do this program from home. If you're experiencing financial hardship, please reach out. We always have heart medicine scholarships. If you want to chat, then click the link in the bio and just set up an appointment on my Calendly, and we can chat and ask me anything at any time. But I just want you to have a place that you can go to, because I didn't have that place most of my life. And that's why it's so important that I create this little sacred circle, this little love bubble, so that you can feel supported, seen, encouraged, and totally included, just as yourself. Come as you are. But that's all that I wanted to share from my heart to your heart tonight. But much love to you all, and keep manifesting peace,